popular like Brooks and Dunn would go into retirement is beyond me, but oh well. There we go, Brooks and Dunn. She's not the cheating kind. Buenos dias. Good morning, Double R Radio. 8:32 por la mañana. Wednesday morning, hump day Wednesday it is. I'm wearing my Spurs colors. That's right. Go Spurs, go tonight. The Spurs Rockets game 2 is going to be what mean mother? Yes it is. I'm pumped up. I'm ready. Actually, I'm sleepy. Mira, look, I got me a Coke. Woohoo! Now you're probably going, Robert, do you have any bourbon in there? Not yet. Maybe tonight. Not right now. I know it's 5 o'clock somewhere, but it's not 5 o'clock here in Double R Radio Studios. No, it's not. Una sodita. Good morning, shout out going to Cindy Martinez Hernandez. Ida Mendoza. By the way, Cindy, the Mets lost last night. Sorry about that. Anyways, and the Astros won. Sorry about that. Anyways, there we go. Uh-oh. My daughter, she wants to go to the game. Oh, there's my other daughter. She wants to go to the game. Oh, my grandbaby, baby Mio. He wants everybody. All of a sudden, I'm popular. I've got Spurs tickets. Anyways. Qué linda soda. Bam! That soda just hits the spot. It really does. Kind of like sex. It just hits the spot. Anyways, good morning. Shout out to me. Going out to Cynthia Gonzalez Ramirez. Uh-oh. Cindy, come on, man. Come on. You pound on me too, Cindy. Cindy goes, how about the Lastros, Robert? The Lastros. You know, Lastro. Come on, man. Give me a break. Good morning, shout out to Cindy. Cindy Martinez Hernandez and Cynthia Gonzalez Ramirez. Join me from Houston, Texas. Now, it is time for Question of the Day. But before we get to Question of the Day, let's see what's going on out here. Let me see here. Okay, I don't want that. Okay, nope, I don't want that. Let me see. Let me get over here. Yeah, we can talk about this. Check this out. Crazy. Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. Authorities in Oklahoma say 10 people have been charged with a drug-related offenses after a marijuana cigarette was found inside a child's Easter basket. At a school. Can you imagine going to a kid's Easter basket? You know, you're in school. Wee! Look, cascarones! Look, wee! Colored eggs! Wee! Anyways, by the way, did you hear about the blonde girl that really loved cheap? I can say this. Did you hear about the blonde woman who, you know what? I'm not going to say it. I can't do it, man. I'm not going to say that joke. I've got way too much respect for y'all. I can't say that joke. So, anyways, getting back to the story. I can't say that. Anyways, authorities in Oklahoma say 10 people have been charged with a drug-related offense after a marijuana cigarette was found in the child's Easter basket. Well, they asked the child, where do you live, mija? I live right over there with my tios and my tias. Well, the cops showed up and they arrested the tios and the tias when they were growing marijuana in the backyard. There you go. Talk about a child's Easter basket que tenga marihuana. Por favor. Please. Now check this out. You know, this story here, I don't know why. Let me tell you where I'm going with this. Check this out. Headlines. 2 San Antonio women were arrested in a prostitution sting at a Bernie massage parlor, okay, in Bernie, Texas, which is about 20 miles east of San Antonio. Authorities in Bernie arrested 2 San Antonio women Friday for their alleged role in a prostitution ring based out of a massage parlor. I thought all massage parlors do that, don't they? In a sense, you know, come on, por favor, you know, how's that feel, baby? Oh, man, that feels awesome. How's that feel? That feels great. Do you want to feel even greater? What are you talking about? Well, I'm talking about $100 for a better feeling. No, it's okay. I only got a coupon here for a free massage and that's it. But really, I mean, it seems to me that they're always busting these massage parlors because they are really a prostitution ring. They got, you know, they're doing the sexual favors and stuff like that. So why do these places open up like that? I mean, you know that they're going to be a target. You know they're going to go after him. Something's going to go down. Really, man. Anyways, check this out. It's so crazy. Investigators learned that an employee had offered a sex act to a customer in exchange for money. There you go. But the kicker here was that the massager, the masseuse, what's it? The masseur, the massager. What's it called? The masseur? Is that right? The massager, the masseur. Anyways, she said that. She goes, hey, honey, would you like something else? He goes, sure. How much? 100 yen. She goes, yen? You mean $1 bill? They go, no, pay me in yen. I want to be paid in Oriental money. And there you go. And what does that tell you, right? Because the lady thought that if she got paid in Chinese money, it wouldn't be illegal. It's all good, man. It's all the same thing. It really, really is. So there you have it, man. Another massage parlor has been closed down. What are we going to do now? Man! Anyways, the massage parlor has been closed. And they put a sign in front of the parlor that says, sorry, guys, out of business, so beat it. Nah, that's not funny, Robert. Robert, that's not funny whatsoever, Robert. Beat it. I get it, Robert. That's not funny, Robert. This is a family show. Okay. It's a family show. Okay. Let me see here. Okay, I don't want to talk about that. Let's see here. We'll talk about this. We'll talk about this in a little bit. Let me go ahead and get to my question of the day. Good morning, shout out going out to Elsa Valdez, joining me from Mississippi and the Casa. Good morning, Elsa. Thank you for waking up with me. Now, I'm going to take you guys back here a little bit. I want to take you back. You know, back in the day, I can remember learning how to ride a bike. Did y'all remember when y'all learned how to ride a bike? I think everybody knows how to ride a bike, right? Doesn't everybody know how to ride a bike? Well, Mike, let me get to my question of the day, and we'll talk about this. Question of the day. Back in the day, did you ride a bicycle when you were a kiddo? You know, I can remember back in 1969, I was 9 years old. I left my bicycle outside on my front yard in the morning. It was a Saturday morning. I'll never forget this. I went inside to go eat some cereal. Okay, I ate some cereal. When I went outside, my bike was gone. I said, Ma, my bike's gone. Somebody stole my bike, Ma. Go tell your dad. He'll buy you another bike. And I told my dad, Dad, somebody stole my bike. Que chingados. He pulls out his gun. Desgraciados who took Migo's bike. Los voy a matar, esos cabrones. Really, man, but you know what I'm trying to get at here is that I think everybody had a bike. I remember my last bike, the very last bike I ever had that I can remember was a 10-speed. Remember the 10-speed bikes? You know, with the little seat where you can put your butt on there and, you know, whatever you're doing. But anyways, and I thought to myself, God, man, I cannot remember the last time I got on a bike. I rode a bike. I had a motorcycle, but I'm talking just a regular bike, a simple bike. So, my question of the day is, back in the day, did you ride a bike when you were a kiddo? You know, I mean, those were the days, right, when you had a bike, the simple life. You didn't have to worry about gas money or stuff like that. Really, man, those were the days. I can remember riding my bike from where I lived in Live Oak. I would ride my bike all the way to Converse. Like 5 or 6 miles away to be with my buddies. But I would go on my bike, no problemo, until I learned how to drive my dad's car, and then I just steal the keys. But until then, I would ride my bike to Converse to go see my girlfriend. Can you imagine that? To this day, I cannot even imagine getting on a bike going 5 or 6 miles to go see a girl. And con más ganas, her not putting out. Hey, man, you're not going to put out. I'm not going to go 5 or 6 miles on my bike if you're not going to put out. I don't think so. You know, you got to put a piece of candy right there. Then, okay, then I'll go over there. I'll be there, baby. I'll get on my bike. I'll walk over there. This depends how big the piece of candy is, right? But really, so question of the day, back in the day, did you have a bike? Did you ride a bike back in the day? Can you remember that? Riding a bike? That was so cool, right? I can remember. You could always tell the difference between a guy's bike and a girl's bike, right? The guy's bike had the bar that went straight across. The girl's bike had that little loop underneath, which told you it was a girl's bike. Guy's bike, girl's bike. ¿Verdad? Good morning, shout out going out to my buddy, Mr. Juan R. Gutierrez, joining me from Seguin, Texas, in the house to men. My primo, Rogelio Rivas. Good morning, primo. Anyways, just craziness, man. And I remember my dad taking me to a pawn shop. He goes, okay, Mico, I'm going to buy you a bike. Hey, man, I'll take it. Right? Nowadays, man, you know, I can remember buying my daughter a bike, and I was so lazy that I went to a Wynn's. This is all true. And you know how sometimes you can go to a Walmart, a Wynn's, and you see the bikes right there? But sometimes they would only have one, the display. And if you were going to buy a bike, you have to buy the one in the box. And then you got to pull all the parts out. You got to take out the wrench and the screwdriver and put the bike together. Screw that crap. I would really, man, when I bought my daughter her bike for Christmas, they only had one on display, and I told the guy, I want that bike right there on display. He goes, no, sir, that's not for sale. Only the ones in the box. And I go, no, but I want the bike right there. He goes, well, no, sir, we can't do that. I say, of course you can. Everything's for sale. I want that bike over there. So he went and talked to his manager. He comes back and he goes, my manager says you can have the bike for $20 more because it's already assembled. No problem. I'll give you the $20 more, man. I was not going to put that bike together. I'm not going to do it. Too complicated. Good morning, shout out good to Mary Olivares. Good morning, Mary. Really, man, so putting a bike together, forget about it. A desk, forget about it. I'm not your guy. A mechanic? Well, it depends. What's under the hood, if you know what I mean. No, but really, I mean, I was not going to do it. So my dad one time took me to a pawn shop. He goes, pick your bike, Migo, whatever you want. Woohoo! Nothing like a used bike at a pawn shop. Well done, let me see here. And he bought me a bike at a pawn shop, no lie. And about a month later, I'm on my bike doing my thing, right, you know, going through the park and everything. And some guy comes up to me and tells me, hey, carnal, that's my bike, vato. And I go, what do you mean that's your bike? It's my bike. My dad bought it for me. This is my bike. No, carnal, that's my bike. Somebody stole my bike from the front yard, vato. That's my bike. I said, dude, I don't know what you're talking about. I got a receipt right here. This is my bike. My dad bought this from the pawn shop. Mira, carnal, either you can give me the bike the easy way, or I can take the bike from you the hard way. Come, how do you want to work this? I say, ¿entiendes, Mendez? And I go, man, Dad, no, this is my bike. This is my birthday gift. No. Well, after 2 or 3 chingazos on my face, and, he was right. It was his bike. And he took my bike. Que cabrón desgraciado. So, the next day my dad tells me, Migo, where's your bike? Dad, some guy said it was his bike, so I gave it to him. So what's up with the chingazos on the face? He was showing me his appreciation. And there you go. 8:45 in the morning, head on over to Robert Rivas Internet Radio group page right now and answer mi pregunta, por favor. Back in the day, did you ride a bike? I tell you what, let's keep it going. Let's do some brand new music. Something by Stephanie Lynn and High Energy. Todo mi amor. Good morning, Double R Radio.